How y'all doing? My name is David Woods. I was one of the founding pillars of the Student African American Brotherhood during my time at Tidewater Community College. SAAB is a great organization if you want to go and elevate your mind and build on principles or even gain principles and morals that you need to continue and prosper in life. SAAB did that for me at a young age of 20. They put me in a leadership role, which kind of forced me to mature faster than I wanted to, but I'm grateful for that challenge and for the opportunities which is led me into. Right now, I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's at the Art Institute in Atlanta, Georgia, in audio production. I'm currently working on my community organization appointed society, which encompasses music, fashion, and of course community outreach. All of these things were everything came about through SAAB and through the members of SAAB. All of their stories and all of their input and all of the knowledge that was gained there, I truly appreciate it. Advice for anybody trying to come to TCC or to a SAAB organization: just make sure you come with unity as one of your main principles. Don't come as a solo individual, because you won't succeed in the organization. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm thankful for the opportunity. I love everybody that was associated with SAAB when I was there and even now. Hope to see y'all in the future. Appointed.
Hi, my name is Frank Haiku.
And I'm Valentine.
And I'm Kizito.
First of all, I will tell you what we learned from SAAB. I personally learned humility. Being a member of SAAB, they taught me that the world is really not just about me. You know, it's about everybody around you, and they helped me see the bigger picture in life.
Okay, so what I learned from SAAB can be only put in one word, which is confidence. You guys might not tell right now, but I am more of an introvert. Getting to meet the brothers, the advisors, everybody there got me out of my shell. It got me to be more comfortable with who I am and get to interact with a lot of people.
As for me, it really was accountability, you know, being accountable for your brothers and them also being accountable for you, you know. SAAB also, you know, taught me a sense of community, you know, trusting your brothers around you and a sense of love too.
Alright, so let's see, what are we up to these days? So still here at the University of Virginia, studying computer science. Also on the side, I'm working on 2 startups, and I just started trading Forex too, so that's very exciting.
Yeah, so I'm also here studying mechanical engineering. I'll be applying to graduate schools next year, so I'm excited about that. Also working on a startup and also started trading Forex, which is exciting too.
For me, really, biochem, you know, hoping to go into med school, nothing more.
Yeah, so Kizito just transferred here, so we're very excited to have Kizito here. He's also a proud alumni of SAAB. Alright, so I guess in conclusion, our advice to the upcoming members of SAAB. Like I said, humility is very big. That's one of the things I learned from SAAB. And so my advice to you would be, you know, it's very wise for you to humble yourself. You know, your advisors, your brothers, they're there to help you to navigate, you know, through the system. And they're if you just, you know, sit down, relax, you know, humble yourself and be open-minded and be willing to learn, the sky will be your limit.
Okay, the advice I'll give the upcoming members, I would say is, you know, get to know your brothers, get to know the advisors. You need to become part of that community. You know, you need to give yourself to them and go to the meetings and be on time. You know, you will see all the changes and all the support that SAAB can bring to you.
I guess for me, really, it's just basically what they just said, you know. Going there, you know, being accountable for your brothers, always being there for them and knowing they'll be there for you too. And, you know, taking advantage of the help you can get from your advisors and, you know, pretty much.
Alright, well, thank you so much. We're the Haikus. Bye.
Bye.
My name is Darrell Short. I'm one of the original founding members of SAAB. And in SAAB, I learned a lot about accountability, leadership, learn how to be a student leader, learn not to have too much pride. Like if you need help with something, don't be afraid to ask your brothers or whoever you got. SAAB assisted me in becoming a successful student by, first of all, the advisors. They want them progress reports. They stay on you about your grades. Little tutoring sessions helped me out with a lot of my classes. Since I left SAAB, I still been going to school. Right now, I'm going for my bachelor's in music production at Full Sail University. I'm assisting the community currently I usually go to the local Head Starts and elementary schools and read to the children twice a month, sometimes more than that. The advice I like to offer my brothers is just don't give up, stay positive. Like Ms. Bonds always used to say to me, speak it into existence. Don't be negative about things. And whatever you want to do, you got the power to do it. You got the power to control your own destiny. Just be proactive in whatever it is you want to do. Like I said, don't be afraid to ask for help. This is a family right here. And one of the most important things I think SAAB taught me was about loyalty, respect, and discipline. With those three things, you can accomplish a lot. That's it.
Hello, my name is Brian Rose, and I'm one of the founding brothers of SAAB. What did I learn in SAAB? SAAB has taught me to be myself, and that I have to learn how to, I learned how to work with others and be true to myself. And through that, I've met some of the best people, lifetime friends, true brothers, who actually care about my well-being, and I care about theirs. SAAB is not just an organization, a club, or something that you hear on TV and hear that, oh, they're African American Brotherhood. We're something more than that. We're a family. And through this family, I have learned so much about life in general. There was points in time where I wasn't sure where I was going in life, that I wasn't sure if I was actually ready to go out into the real world. At times I wanted to give up, but because I was in SAAB, I had a support group that made sure that I didn't fall, that I didn't go to a darker place, or I just didn't become their statistic, as they say. And you have to commit to SAAB 100%. You have to, and that's the only way you're going to be able to get the most out of SAAB. How did SAAB assist me in becoming a better student? While I was in SAAB, I learned that you can't just be a student that goes to college. You have to be something more. The whole college experience has a lot to offer, not just knowledge in subject matters such as biology or things like that. You have to see what is available, not necessarily what your major is, but what is available on that campus, whether it be the student government or a computer club or things like that. You have to be involved, and because I was in SAAB, I got involved with these activities that got me a network that has pretty much got me to a lot of places where I never thought I would have gone if I decided to just be a nurse student, go to college, make the grade, and leave. And when I was first started at TCC, I knew the subjects. I was more, as they say, and I was maintaining a 2.0 at best because I wasn't really applying myself. But through SAAB, I raised my GPA up to about 2.7 before I left, and then now I'm in Norfolk State. My first semester I had 3.8s, and I'm maintaining a 3.5 right now. I'll be graduating in May next year, and from there I hope to go to places like Google or something. Now, what have I done since leaving SAAB and graduating from TCC? As I said before, I started going to Norfolk State University. Almost in the first semester, I met my mentor, and she has gotten me involved with things on a national-wide level, and sometimes even international, where I've gone to national conferences such as Emerging Researchers, and I was able to do summer research that I presented there, and I got second place overall over hundreds of people that was there. And because I actually was in SAAB, that has taught me so much about just interacting with people while there that eventually it got me involved with people from NASA, and they actually offered me an internship, and which I hope to accept this upcoming summer. And how am I assisting the community? As of right now, I am actually doing undergraduate research right now for educational gaming, and this is where I see myself actually giving back to the community. Because I am heavily involved with computers, I figured that if I can use computers to help better people in different ways, whether it be kids learning how to their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, or a nurse learning how to do medical procedures, things like that, I would be able to make simulations or games that they can actually teach them, and from there, hopefully they'll learn more. And aside from my undergrad research, I'm also heavily involved with other students' families in terms of getting better how to improve their personal life through my personal experiences, because there are a lot of people that I've met over state that are pretty much very similar to me, and almost was at a position I was 2 years ago where they wanted to give up. They weren't sure. And because I was in SAAB, I was able to give them the same advice that was given to me, and I made sure that they didn't give up. And they're now down the same path of being able to become a better person, not just a better student. And the best advice that I can give for the upcoming brothers and future brothers down the line is that, as I said before, you have to give SAAB 100%. The motto, "I am my brother's keeper, and together we shall rise," is not just a slogan. That is a way of life. And because you're involved with SAAB, you're going to see a lot of doors open up for you. And because those doors open up, you have a new flow of people in your life, people who are more positive for you, who will actually get you to where you want to go. And the best thing I can tell you is let that flow take you to wherever it takes you. You never know. And from personal experience, it's been one heck of a ride to say, and I'll never regret anything I've done at SAAB. So that's all I can pretty much tell you guys right now, but just keep going, don't give up, and peace out and love you, brother.
Hello, my name is Hiawatha Clemens III. I'm a proud member of the Student African American Brotherhood, and what I have learned since being in this organization is that it's a team effort all the way around. Everybody rallies around each other to succeed. That's why it has the perfect motto called, I am my brother's keeper, and together we shall rise. No matter who you are, you cannot do it all by yourself. That's the message that we pass along in every meeting or when we see each other in class, that nobody does it alone. Not even the first black president could do it alone. He had a strong support system behind him. And the way the Student African American Brotherhood assists me in being a successful student is to apply those principles that were instilled in us by Emmanuel Chestnut, who had first came up with the vision of brothers coming together and being the driving force of our community as well as our school. What I've done since graduating from Tyler Community College with 2 associate's degrees is go on to continue my studies at Old Dominion University, and I was fortunate enough to study abroad in Italy as part of the Counseling Institute. And I'm also on the Dean's List. I made it twice so far. I have a 4.0 average based on my related coursework. And upon graduating from Old Dominion University, I will be interning in Cape Town, South Africa, working in an orphanage with children diagnosed with HIV. How can I assist the community is basically not get too big for my fellow man, meaning that when I go up the ladder, I'm not going to pull the ladder up with me. If anything, I'm going to help the next person go through the same process that I went through, if not a little bit easier. The advice that I have for the brothers of tomorrow is you don't do what you want to do. You do what you're told by your fellow brothers, because they're only going to tell you things for your best interest because they love you. I've seen many success stories in my time in Student African American Brotherhood. I don't want to start calling names because I don't want to leave anyone out. And I also would advise the brothers to stay true to themselves and their family, because it's very important. Without your family, you are nothing, period. And I hope you all take in these words and let them find you well. Have a nice day.